Also, family and friends, welcome to the Woke Nation, our nation of factual truth, where we feel free to share the knowledge of factual truth without fear or favor and without faith. So, I welcome you, and as usual, I'm encouraging you to live your life, enjoy your life. Most importantly, go after knowledge. When you have knowledge, you will know better, and when you know better, you live better. We all need to live better, not living by faith, not holding on to belief, but living by facts and holding on to factual truth with all boldness, without fear or favor. So welcome. It's 4:18 a.m. in Biafra land where I am. I just finished watching the American presidential debate. As usual, it's funny. And because of poor network, what I want to share with us, not just what I wanted to share today. It's been some days now, but because of poor network, I think they have good network here, like at least to come on live and stay steady between 2 a.m. and maybe 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. That's when people are sleeping. And Biafra land is here, or you can call it in Nigeria. I titled this, Who Dared Speak Up? It was not the rally that influenced what I'm going to say, no. I'm not living under the influence of any system of this world, whether it's belief system or political system. And when I want to speak, or when I have time to speak, I'm speaking beyond them, because I'm speaking to us. We are beyond religion. We are beyond politics. We are beyond belief system, because we are infinite. We are eternal. We are energy. We are spirit. We are indestructible. We are unchangeable. We are natural. So who dared speak up? And I want you to bring the picture of a church before you. If a church is a safe place, if a church is a place for salvation, if a church is a place for peace, if a church is a place for the good things they claim, the church goers claim that church is, why should someone expecting evil to happen to anyone in the church, whether that one come to worship God or come to trash God, whether that one come to believe in God or come to prove that there is no God? Why is it you are expecting evil to happen to someone for not believing in your illusion, in your delusion, in your hallucination? You want bad thing to happen to somebody to prove your God is alive, your God exists, your God is real. No. You don't need anything to happen to anyone to prove that your God is real. The only way you can prove your God is real is your God actually, in reality, showing up himself or herself. The imaginary God, the invisible God, the Almighty God does not exist. It is only the fool that say what I just said in their heart. The wise like myself say it out boldly, without fear or favor. I don't care what any book say. I am greater than any book. I know more than any book. I have more than any book recorded at any time. My brain functions better and higher and greater than any book. So who dares speak up in a church? The pastor or the man of God declare bad thing will happen, or so person, and they tell you to arrest so person for speaking up against the lies they have been propagating, the lies they have been spreading, the lies in which or through which they have been robbing people, innocent people, gullible, ignorant people, gullible, innocent people that have been robbing these people, using all evil tactics recorded in a book. And somebody come to speak up because their God could not arrest that person, because their Jesus could not arrest that person. Although they say in the presence of their spirit, which they call the Holy Spirit, which happen to be the Holy Shit, they say there is liberty. Yet there is no liberty for free speech, no liberty for questioning whatever. Do you know that anyone that tell you you should not question or you should not judge, that person is saying you are stupid and you should remain stupid. Stupid people don't question their belief. Stupid people don't question their doctrine. Stupid people don't question their leaders. Stupid people don't question their religious leaders, their political leaders, their spiritual leaders. Stupid people just believe out of fear and ignorance. So any book or anyone that tell you, thou shalt not judge, you should not judge, you should just believe only. Stupid people believe only. Hear what they said in Mark chapter 5 verse 36, if I'm saying correct. He said, Jesus said to him, fear not, or do not be afraid, only believe. No, you don't only believe. It's stupid people that do so. People that believe without sin, they are stupid. You have to believe and verify. You have to believe and question. You have to believe and investigate. You have to believe and ask questions. You have to believe and fact check it. Don't believe only. Did I say do not believe now? Follow what I say. I say you don't only believe, you prove what you believe. You verify what you believe. You investigate what you believe. You research what you believe. That's how you can come out with factual truth. Then that's when you can make better judgment. That's what makes you a prudent person. I said, how can you believe in anyone or anything that tell you that they will destroy the wisdom of the wise? If your God said he will destroy the wisdom of the wise and bring to nothing the prudence of the prudent, the understanding of the prudent, that God is wicked. That God is evil. You don't need that God in your life or in your anything. Wisdom is cherished. Wisdom wisdom saves life. Wisdom opens door. Wisdom can take you to places you need to be. Wisdom. But many people still worship a God that vow to destroy the wisdom of the wise and bring to nothing the understanding of the prudent. You know what it means to gain understanding? In other words, you have to do thorough research. You have to question everything and come up with sound judgment. That's what makes you prudent person, wise person. It's not how long you have lived on earth. No. Out of thorough investigations, research and studies, then you come up with tangible, proving result, proving response, proving facts that even a child will understand. But many of you are serving such evil and wicked Yahweh, wicked Jehovah, wicked Allah, that vow to destroy the wisdom of the wise and bring to nothing the understanding of the prudent. That's why when you go into inside their coven, they can arrest you. Then they arrest you and put you up maybe where you will suffer. But let me ask you this question. If you are in a church or in a mosque or in a temple or in a synagogue where somebody speak up against the evil that they are preaching, and they say arrest that person and maybe throw the person out or throw the person in a cell or in a jail, will you dare to speak up? Will you dare to stand out and speak up? Will you dare do that? Oh yeah, will you do that? How many of you that are rallying today in Nigeria saying end SARS, end police brutality? How many of you have the courage to stand out in your church, in your mosque, and say, end lies, end deception, end threatening people with hellfire for not believing, end taking money for God? You say he has all things, he created all things, and he can do all things. Yet people are bringing money for that God. How many of you, before you go around the street putting your lives in danger, how about your delusion? How about your illusion? How about your hallucination? The reason why your problem will not be solved is because you ignore the root cause of your problem, or the main cause of your problem, the root of your problem, which is religion. You can argue all you want, you can put nice words all you want, trying to defend your foolishness and trying to stop a moving train with a stick in your hand. You can defend all that, but the truth is this: until you realize and acknowledge, accept, and act on it, that religion is at the root of your problem as a people, as a black people, as Africans. You are just wasting your time, your life, and your resources. See, they're burning things up. I said, you burn them up, you will still pay for them. Politicians will not pay for them. They are the one controlling your resources. Even you are making them richer. All that thing you are doing, burning and all that shit, you are making those politicians richer. You think they're going anywhere? Nowhere. You are talking about Nigeria. You are not talking even about like a Muslim country, that like Egypt, that we say, okay, no. You are not talking about America. You are talking about Nigeria. That is the useless country in this world. That is the country where they regard. How many of you have said, and maybe military, the way they maltreat people for wearing camouflage? Just you wear camouflage, a cloth maybe somebody gave to you or you bought it from market. They maltreat you, they brutalize you in this. People stand out, doing nothing. How can you say end SARS when Nigeria is still standing? Is there any killing that is new in Nigeria? They kill IPOP members. None of you say end anything. Now, they say SARS are killing people and all that, harassing people, taking people's phone and laptop and doing anything in the name of Yahoo boys and all that. And now you are saying end SARS. SARS is not just a force of its own. SARS is just like a branch. How about the root? SARS is just like the leaf. How about the root? SARS is just like the fruit. How about the root? The root is still there. It is not the branch. It is not the leaf. It's not the fruit that holds the tree. It is the root. How many of you will dare say, end Nigeria? You will not say that. You say one Nigeria. I said, so long you keep saying one Nigeria, that's how your problem remains. And until Nigeria split, your problem will not be solved. How many of you dare speak up against injustice, against Biafrans? The injustice that be meted against Biafran or anyone that agitates for Biafran freedom. How many of you dared speak up against it? You have not done that. But now you want me to do what? Pray? You want me to support? You are end SARS? And you are talking, maybe some of you say, President never talked. Then he talked yesterday, right? Which president? You guys are not listening. You are not learning. Because you are living in fear and ignorance. And when you think, when you do something, I hear some people, they say, oh, the sports stars are calling for international bullshit. Where is all that you are God? You play football, you do sign. You score goals. Some Muslim will hit their head on the field and they raise their hand like this. Where is that God? Where is that Jesus? Woke nation, let us join hands to keep doing what I've been saying we should do before coronavirus, using the current happenings to open the eyes of our people. You are crying. You said bloodshed. Is that a new thing? Aren't you worshiping the God that killed his son to save you? Are you not worshiping the God that ran the whole world? Check your brain before you begin to go out in the street to put yourself in harm's way for nothing. Nigeria is not a country worth dying for. It's not your country in the first place. It belongs to the British government. You don't care about that. But the date is there. 1914 is there. 1960 is there. Where is your independence? Where is your freedom? You don't have any, because you are still slaves. And that's why you still go to church. That's why you still go to mosque. When you go to those places, you are going to a place worse than SARS. You are going to a place worse than Nigeria. How many of you dare speak up and say the truth? Why are you afraid of speaking the truth? Because you think it will cost your life. I rather die than live as a slave. I welcome death. Death is good, just as I welcome life, rather than living like slave where I cannot enjoy my life. I have to enjoy my life. If there is anyone in any part of this world that is enjoying his or her life, I have equal rights to also enjoy my own life. And anything or anyone, directly or indirectly, who serve as agent of my trouble, of my problem, of my being uncomfortable, I don't go with them. I don't flow with them. I trust them. Who dared speak up? Today is Saturday or Friday, right? Today is Friday. People, those of you that claim to be Jewish or Hebrew Israelites, will go to synagogue or temple. Tomorrow, Friday, sorry, is for Muslims. Many of you will go praying to Allah. Allah that was there watching the SARS, brutalizing people, police brutality, as you said. What did Allah do? Nothing. But today, Friday, you will still go and pray to Allah in your mosque. Then tomorrow, Saturday, you Jews will go and pray to Yahweh in your temple, wearing your stuff or however you dress. Then on Sunday, you Christians will go to church. What are you doing in the street if your God is real? If you are Jesus, if there is power in Jesus' name, why can't you say when you pray, whatever you ask the Father in his name, he will do it? If your prayer works, you won't carry play cards in the street. If your prayer works, if your God is real, if your Jesus is real, if they have any atom of power to do anything, you won't be in the street being killed by whoever, being put in harm's way. Yet you will brag. How dare you say there is no God? I didn't say there is no you. I said there is no God. Are you the God? Why are you speaking for that God? Why are you fighting for that God? Think. When will you dare to speak up? You know, when you go to their coven, which is church, mosque, or synagogue, they may arrest you, they may kill you. Then don't go there. I am in my village and I'm doing my work in marketplace everywhere. I went to Nkwo market. Nkwo was 2 days ago, right? I went there. I went to buy cola and alligator pepper because I went for Alpha. So they tell me what to do. I want to follow the African way. So I'm not just talking. So when I speak with power, without fear or favor, to tell you that, listen, I'm not against what is ours, but we must do the right thing. That doesn't mean that it is not a belief system, and I have done it. So I'm telling you what it really is. It's our religion. Then the woman that was selling that to me was talking about Jesus, and her store or her table is opposite our Uchu shrine. Let me use the term shrine. And this woman was talking about Jesus. I said, and you know me, I have high voice, and everybody around hears me. I said, what are you saying? You haven't seen Jesus, all that bullshit. He said, what do you mean? Why? I said, I used to be a pastor before. He said, why did you get away? You know, you have to come back. I said, no, you are the one that have to go to your originality. Were you born with any church? She keep her mouth. You weren't born with any religion. You weren't born with any church. He said, no, I don't follow the ways of our forefathers and all that. I said, you are rejecting your own forefathers because of God you have not seen, Jesus you have not seen, and you are quoting Jesus as if Jesus is real. I said, read Luke chapter 24, 36 to 43. He said, wrong quotation. You know, that's what, of course, you know, that's what they tell them. Devil can quote, Satan can quote the Bible, and it's wrong quotation. But I say, read it. According to that place, Jesus is not a spirit. He's supposed to see Jesus. She said she don't care about our forefathers. I say, your children will not care about you. She said, no. I say, yes. If you rejected your ancestors, your own children will reject you. There was a young girl there that was, you know, she was like saying, please give him the black bag. No, she will wake up too. What I say, you are sitting before Uchu. This is Uchu, this is your store. And you are talking about Jesus. Our people. And I was laughing out loud. It was a phone call that made me leave that place. If not, I will remain and keep talking until many people. I keep sowing that seed. Then yesterday I was in Oga. Let me say, like, most of the time yesterday I spent it in Oga like that for the same Ebafa stuff. So I went for 2 Ebafa because every truth must be established by 2 or 3 witnesses. So it's not one. I go for So when we are buying it, they begin talking, it's a Roman Catholic shop. They begin talking about Jesus bullshit, and I begin to open their eyes again. And they were like, where are you coming from? I say, you are rejecting me, your brother. For Jesus you have not seen, for God you have not seen. Tell me one thing God or Jesus has done for you. They can't say that. They can't answer that. Say, see that picture of Mary in there. White woman, have you seen Mary before? See those idols. When you're coming from Oga, going to Umuchu, after Oga roundabout, another junction you will see driving up there is Apple Junction. They have the statue of Mary in a glass. Time is coming when we destroy those idols. I tell them, time is coming when we begin to destroy those churches or convert them into business centers. It's coming. Who dared speak up? I didn't say who dared pick up weapons. Because if you don't have weapon, which weapon are you picking? You're going to pick AK-47 to fight people with nuclear weapon? No. You don't do the thing. It is time to stand up, rise up, and speak up. Then that's when you will get majority to wake up and build the weapons, then to fight. But for now, who dared speak up? For those of you that still say you want to go to church or mosque, will you dare to speak up in that church? Will you dare speak up in that mosque? Will you dare do that? Are you still living in fear? The worst fear you will live in is fear of invisible God, fear of unknown. Fear of God is the cementing of your bondage. They want you to fear God you have not seen, as if that God exists. That God does not exist. Will you dare speak up against homosexuality? Will you dare speak up against injustice? Will you speak up against evil in the land? Will you dare speak up against all these foreign religions in our land? Will you dare speak up against trouble, disunity they have sown, discord they have sown among our kinsmen, our family members. Will you dare speak up against those things and stand for what is factual, what is just, what is fair? Fuck forgiveness, embrace fairness, and see how things will change. Wherever you are, I'm encouraging you. Keep speaking up against injustice, against unfairness, against inequity or inequality. You have to speak against those things. Whether you know how to speak English, you can say, I don't know how to speak English fluently like that. And I don't care about that. Because no English person can speak my own language. No English person can speak my own language fluently. And I was forced to speak English. I was beaten to speak English. It was not my choice. I was forced. And I'm trying. And if you don't understand what I'm saying in English, fuck it too. Speak your own language. Or ask people that understand my own English, how I put it, for them to help you. It is true that things are happening. But can't you think it's also true that if there is God or Jesus, they would have fixed it without you putting yourself in harm's way, being killed, being in the street, rallying? If you have the power to fix a problem, will you bother other people? You will just fix it. If there is God or Jesus that can solve any problem, where is that God and Jesus in your time of trouble? People are dying every day. People are being killed. People are being brutalized. People are being victimized. People are being jailed unjustly. Their God, their Jesus never show up to help them. Somebody came to me and said, what can you do for our people? I said, oh, what are you going to do for our people? I said, what is my people doing for me? You don't ask somebody like me such silly question. I stand on fairness. The way you treat me is the way I will treat you. If my people treat me good, of course I will treat my people good. But why is it my people never take care of me? But you want me to take care of my people because you think I have. I didn't tell you that. With your silly judgment, you are misjudging, you are judging me wrongly and expecting me to do what your silly man tell you I should be doing. I'm a man, a grown man at that. I'm not under my parents. I'm not under God. I'm not under Jesus. I am one with the universe and with my fellow human beings. We are here to explore and enjoy this life, and we stand on fairness. Akonye wetre, aye were so, utu akode. Peace.